Welcome to CVTV News. Thank you for joining us. I'm David Kerr. My co-host Deirdre will be away the next couple of weeks. So we'd like to say to Deirdre, we'd like to say she's away on assignment. We miss you and look forward to your return. And we also want to say thank you to Germanna Community College for sponsoring this program. Find your future at Germanna. There have been some big changes happening in the Stafford area, and I'm here to report several more. This is kind of your road report, starting with the opening of a new and improved Mine Road. If you turn off Garrisonville Road and drive southbound on Mine Road, all lanes used to awkwardly turn east at a 90-degree angle, where the road became Austin Ridge Drive. It's not like that now. On August 28th, Stafford County Supervisor Mark Dudenhofer and the Embry Mill team opened the new Mine Road extension. The developer of the Embry Mill neighborhood paid for the road work as part of the proffers committed to the county. The three-phase project was finished nearly a year ahead of schedule. You'll notice new traffic pattern ahead signs indicating that all lanes no longer turn left. Pay attention to these. They really do mean the traffic pattern has changed. Drivers can now continue straight forward towards Courthouse Road or use one left turning lane, which must yield to oncoming traffic to turn left on Austin Ridge Drive. The additional 2.08 miles of road work on Mine Road connects heavily traveled, and everybody knows heavily is a word and a half when it comes to this one, State Route 610 and State Route 630, running about 1 mile west and parallel to I-95 and US Route 1. And it's hoped that this will significantly alleviate congestion throughout the residential corridors of Embry Mill. Within the first 24 hours, however, of opening the new road, locals reported there was a wreck and that people were trying to turn left from the right-hand lane. So again, traffic pattern has changed. They really mean it. So please stay vigilant in this area as travelers get used to the new traffic pattern. Well, staying with the road theme for this particular broadcast, now that the Mine Road extension is completed, drivers are looking forward to the completion of the Courthouse Road Interchange project. This has been going on a long time. Next summer, it's slated to be opened, and it can't arrive soon enough. This interchange project will improve flow around I-95 and US Route 1 by building a new intersection at the entrance to the Stafford Regional Hospital. The existing US Route 1 Courthouse Road intersection won't be wasted. It will be converted for use by local traffic. Courthouse Road is being widened as a part of the interchange work. According to the county, an average 16,000 vehicles use that segment of US Route 1 each day. This was a 2014 report. By 2040, traffic is expected to spike at 38,000 cars a day. Route 1 has never carried that much traffic ever, even when it was a major north-south interchange. US Route 1 will be widened to add turn lanes at the current Courthouse Road intersection and the intersection of Bells Hill and Hope Roads. You can expect to see a concrete median and sidewalks added to US Route 1. Sidewalks will be very, very welcomed. Turn lanes will be added to Courthouse Road. In an August update, the county said it was still acquiring right-of-way property, some of which it condemned in order to procure through eminent domain. Crews will demolish 3 buildings and relocate utilities later this fall, while actual road work is scheduled to start in the spring of 2021. Completion is slated for the fall of 2022. Now, we've been talking about roads, but what about sidewalks? If you're a pedestrian, you know your life is in your hands in many Stafford County areas. If you live in a subdivision, you may be surprised to find that your sidewalk goes nowhere. It is a road to nowhere. It dead ends, not connected to any type of broader, comprehensive pedestrian network, leaving you to walk precariously on the side of the road, something I'm very familiar with personally. A roadway safety proposal to upgrade the US 17 business area, that's Warrenton Road, with sidewalks fell short on the Smart Scale approval process scoring. Smart Scale funds are available from the state and is distributed based on the evaluation of projects to determine how effective the improvement will be in helping the state achieve its transportation goals. The George Washington Regional Planning Commission submitted a Smart Scale application for $21.8 million to make improvements to the US 17 business area but the project was not recommended for funding. While we wait, this had a consequence. The Stafford County Sheriff's Office reports 19 pedestrian-struck calls so far in 2019. The latest occurred on August 17th. A 65-year-old pedestrian was struck by a vehicle near North Stafford High School in broad daylight. According to witnesses, the man was thrown into the air and fell back on the ground, suffering serious head injuries. This has a somewhat good ending. Fortunately, residents provided first aid to the man until emergency responders arrived. Relief for that area will come as the next phase of the Garrisonville Road widening. That will take place between Eustis and Shelton Shop Roads. Each time a section of Garrisonville Road is rebuilt, sidewalks become part of the project. The county is also in the process of approving plans for Patriots Crossing, a mixed-use commercial development situated on nearly 24 acres of land adjacent to North Stafford High School. The Patriots Crossing frontage plans have sidewalks that will tie into the sidewalk being funded by the schools at Stafford County Public School System and being built at North Stafford High School, but there will be a gap between North Stafford High and Parkway Boulevard. So once again, they have to walk on that precarious side of Route 610. The Board of Supervisors sought public input at a public hearing on an upgraded bicycle and pedestrian facilities plan. An original 1996 plan, that's 23 years ago, identified the lack of bike and pedestrian facilities in the county in general, as well as the need to construct those amenities. The county also adopted standards to require sidewalks in the plans for all new developments, but you still have sidewalks to nowhere. The last round of sidewalk upgrades in the county occurred around 2008, when several sidewalk connections were made in the Garrisonville area. A proposed new plan puts an emphasis on connecting existing sidewalk segments as well as expanding the network to include the attractions such as parks, boat landings, and other recreational areas. Who knows, you might actually be able to walk from one place to the other. The last change I have to report might be exciting to many of you. New stores are always exciting. Burnett Properties has broken ground on Embry Mills Center, a Pulix, that's P-U-B-L-I-X, that's a grocery store, anchored shopping center in Stafford. The property will also feature 26,500 square feet of small shop space. Carter Bank provided construction financing. Freeman Morgan Architects designed the shopping center, and VHB is the engineer. Steve Cesario of Barnett Properties will handle the leasing efforts. Barnett Properties expects to open the Embry Mill Town Center in early 2021. The Publix, which is a really big name grocery store and a big addition to this community, will join two other locations in Williamsburg and Fredericksburg as the only Publix stores in Virginia outside the Richmond metro area. Well, shifting to politics, we want to remind you about the debates and the effect of Dorian on our area. That's Hurricane Dorian. So that'll be coming up next. So don't go away. We'll be right back.